Shakira getting real about the single life following her split from Gerard Piqué.
It's been quite a journey.
The singer also revealing if she ever sees herself falling in love again.
I might not grow old with a partner.
Shakira's diving into life after heartbreak with Apple Music's Zane Lowe.
For years, Shakira's love life has been one of the most talked about stories in entertainment. After a highly publicized breakup that made headlines around the world, many fans wondered if she would ever open her heart again. Now, at 49, the global superstar appears to be stepping into a new chapter, and the rumors surrounding her latest romance have everyone talking. But who is the man linked to Shakira? And how serious is this new relationship? Join us in this video as we reveal the details. The answer may surprise you, because this story is far more interesting than most people realize. The romance rumors that refused to go away. For a while, many fans believed Shakira might finally be opening her heart again. In 2024, dating rumors began swirling around the singer and actor Lucien Laviscount after the two appeared together in the music video for her song Punteria. Lucien played Shakira's love interest in the video, and their chemistry quickly caught people's attention. Before long, social media was filled with speculation that there was something more than friendship between them. The rumors continued for months, with fans closely watching for any signs that the pair might be dating. However, despite all the headlines and online discussions, neither Shakira nor Lucien ever officially confirmed that they were in a relationship. Everything remained based on speculation, fan theories, and media reports. Could they have been more than friends at some point? It's certainly possible. But without either of them confirming the story, nobody truly knows what happened behind closed doors. What makes the situation even more interesting is that, despite all the rumors, Shakira has now made it clear that romance is not her main focus. In a recent interview with People magazine, the 49-year-old singer revealed that she is not currently looking for a relationship and has no immediate plans to start dating again. Instead, her attention is completely focused on her two sons, Milan and Sasha, whom she shares with her former partner, Gerard Piqué. Speaking honestly about where she is in life right now, Shakira explained that raising her children is her priority. She said she is concentrating on being a mother and does not see herself entering a new relationship anytime soon. Maybe when her boys are older, things could change, but for now, her family comes first. Her comments offer a rare glimpse into how much her life has changed since her highly publicized split from Piqué. While many people expected her to quickly move on and find someone new, Shakira's reality has been very different. According to her, life did not stop after the breakup. She still had responsibilities waiting for her every single day. As Shakira explained, when your world falls apart, there is still breakfast to make, bills to pay, and children who need to get to school. No matter how painful a breakup may be, life keeps moving forward. Those experiences forced her to become stronger and more resilient than ever before. In fact, Shakira says motherhood has completely changed the way she sees the world. Becoming a mother gave her a new perspective on life and helped her discover strengths she never knew she had. She describes Milan and Sasha as the best thing that ever happened to her, and says she continues learning from them every day. So while fans continue to wonder whether there might be a special someone in Shakira's life, the singer's message is simple. Right now, her greatest love story is the one she shares with her children. As for dating, that chapter appears to be on hold, at least for the moment. But how did Shakira's most important love story begin? Keep watching to find out. The love story that changed everything. Long before the rumors about new romances, and long before Shakira spoke about putting dating on hold, there was one relationship that completely changed the course of her life. It all began in 2010 when she met Spanish football star Gerard Piqué while filming the music video for Waka Waka, the official song of the FIFA World Cup in South Africa. At the time, Neither of them could have known that a brief appearance in a music video would become the start of a relationship that would last for more than a decade. Piqué only had a small role in the video, but the connection between the two quickly grew beyond the cameras. Years later, Shakira would describe meeting Gerard as a life-changing moment. In a 2013 interview, she revealed that she had gone through a period where she struggled with her faith. Although she had always been a religious person, she admitted that she had started questioning things and even considered herself an agnostic for a time. According to Shakira, she felt disconnected and no longer experienced the kind of love she believed in. Then, Gerard entered her life. Looking back, she spoke about him in deeply personal terms, saying that meeting him felt like the sun coming out after a long period of darkness. For Shakira, love restored something she felt she had lost. It wasn't just a romance. It was a relationship that renewed her hope and changed how she viewed life. As speculation about their relationship continued to grow, the couple eventually decided to confirm what many people already suspected. In early 2011, Shakira posted a photo on social media showing Gerard hugging her from behind. Alongside the picture, she wrote a simple but powerful message in Spanish that translated to, "I present to you my son." With that post, the rumors officially ended, and the world finally got confirmation that they were together. From that point on, the couple became one of the most talked-about celebrity pairs in the world. Fans loved seeing a global music superstar and one of football's biggest names sharing their lives together. Later that year, Shakira gave fans another unforgettable moment when her tour stopped in Barcelona. After a major victory over Manchester United, Gerard and several of his Barcelona teammates joined her on stage. What started as a fun celebration quickly turned into an impromptu dance lesson, with Shakira teaching the football stars some of her famous moves. Before the dancing began, she and Gerard shared a kiss and embraced in front of thousands of cheering fans. It was one of the first times many people saw just how comfortable and happy they were together. Their public appearances continued to capture attention. At the 2011 FIFA Ballon d'Or Awards in Switzerland, Shakira stunned in a beautiful red gown while accompanying Gerard to one of football's biggest nights. Cameras followed them everywhere as they smiled, laughed, and exchanged affectionate glances. To many observers, they looked completely in love. But their relationship soon became about more than glamorous events and public appearances. In 2012, Shakira surprised fans by withdrawing from the iHeartRadio Music Festival. While many wondered why she had suddenly canceled her plans, the answer turned out to be exciting news. She announced that she and Gerard were expecting their first child together. Sharing the news publicly, Shakira explained that she wanted to focus on this special moment in her life. Becoming parents was now their priority. A few months later, on January 22, 2013, their first son arrived. Milan Piqué Mebarak was born in Barcelona, Spain. The proud parents shared details about the meaning behind his name, explaining that Milan carries several beautiful meanings across different cultures, including loving, gracious, eager, hardworking, and unifying. For Shakira, motherhood opened an entirely new chapter. Although balancing work and parenting was challenging, she often spoke about how supportive Gerard was during those early years. She praised him for being an extremely involved father who shared parenting responsibilities equally. According to Shakira, he changed diapers, helped with baths, and embraced every part of raising their son. His support made the transition into motherhood much easier for her. As Milan grew, another exciting announcement followed. In August 2014, Shakira revealed that she was pregnant again. Fans around the world celebrated the news, knowing that Milan would soon have a younger sibling. The singer later confirmed the pregnancy during an interview, putting months of speculation to rest. Then, in January 2015, their second son arrived. Sasha Piqué Mebarak was born in Barcelona, bringing even more joy to the growing family. Like they had done with Milan, Shakira and Gerard shared the meaning behind his name. Sasha, they explained, comes from Greek and Russian origins and means both defender of mankind and warrior. Interestingly, the couple had originally tried to keep their baby's gender a secret. However, that plan didn't last very long. During a visit to Spain, Shakira's parents accidentally revealed the news, telling reporters that another little boy was on the way and that Milan would soon have a playmate. For years, Shakira and Gerard appeared to have built the life they had always dreamed of. Together, they shared unforgettable moments, raised 2 sons, and became one of the world's most recognizable couples. Looking back now, it's easy to understand why the end of their relationship affected so many people. What began with a chance meeting during a World Cup music video had grown into a love story that shaped an entire chapter of Shakira's life. So, what went wrong with this seemingly perfect love story? Stay tuned to find out. When everything fell apart. For years, Shakira and Gerard Piqué appeared to have the kind of relationship many people dream about. They had built a family together, raised 2 sons, and shared more than a decade of memories. From the outside, everything seemed stable. But behind the scenes, things were beginning to change. On June 4th, 2022, after 11 years together, the couple shocked fans around the world by announcing that they were separating. The news came through a brief joint statement that immediately made headlines everywhere. "We regret to confirm that we are separating," they said. "We ask for privacy at this moment, for the well-being of our children, who are our maximum priority. Thank you in advance for your understanding and respect." Although the statement was short, the impact was enormous. For millions of fans who had followed their relationship for years, it marked the end of one of the most famous celebrity couples in the world. Reports soon emerged, suggesting that the relationship had already been struggling for some time. Spanish media outlets reported that Piqué had been living separately from Shakira and their children before the public announcement was made. Suddenly, rumors, speculation, and endless headlines began surrounding every aspect of their breakup. For a long time, Shakira remained silent. While the media analyzed every detail of the split, she focused on trying to process what had happened. Eventually, she opened up during an emotional interview and revealed just how devastating the experience had been. According to Shakira, the breakup represented some of the darkest moments of her entire life. She admitted that talking about it was incredibly difficult because she was still living through the pain while the entire world watched. Unlike most people who experience heartbreak privately, every development in her personal life became front-page news. But while the public focused on the celebrity drama, Shakira's biggest concern was much closer to home. Her 2 sons. She explained that protecting Milan and Sasha became her #1 priority. Like any mother, she wanted to shield them from the pain and confusion surrounding the situation. Yet, that proved nearly impossible when news about their family was everywhere. Shakira spoke openly about how difficult it was watching her children encounter stories online or hear discussions from classmates at school. No matter how much she tried to protect them, the reality of the situation eventually reached them. As she struggled through the emotional aftermath of the separation, music once again became her escape. In October 2022, she released Monotonia, a collaboration with Ozuna. While the song never directly named Piqué, many fans immediately connected its lyrics and themes to the breakup. The music video made those comparisons even stronger. In one of its most memorable scenes, Shakira is seen walking through a grocery store before being shot directly in the chest. Throughout the rest of the video, she wanders through life carrying her exposed heart while trying to hold herself together. The symbolism was impossible to ignore. Many viewers interpreted it as a visual representation of heartbreak, betrayal, and emotional pain. By the end of the video, she locks her heart away inside a vault, a powerful image that seemed to suggest someone who had been deeply wounded and was trying to protect herself from being hurt again. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Shakira and Piqué were working to reach an agreement regarding their children. Despite the tension surrounding their breakup, both made it clear that Milan and Sasha remained their highest priority. Eventually, they announced that they had reached a custody agreement focused on providing stability and security for their sons. In a joint statement, they explained that their goal was to ensure their children could continue living in a safe and calm environment. According to reports, the agreement paved the way for a major change in Shakira's life. After years of living in Barcelona, she planned a move to Miami with Milan and Sasha, where much of her maternal family lived. The move represented a fresh start after one of the most painful chapters of her life. But even as she tried to move forward, the public attention surrounding the breakup only intensified. In early 2023, Shakira released BZRP Music Session number 53 with Argentine producer Bizarrap. The song quickly became a global phenomenon. Its lyrics appeared to contain several references to Piqué and his new relationship, sparking endless discussion online. Around the same time, Piqué publicly revealed his relationship with Clara Chiamarti. 7 months after separating from Shakira, he shared a photo of the two together on social media, making their relationship official. The timing generated even more media attention and fueled further conversations about the breakup. Not long afterward, Shakira teamed up with Karol G for the song TQG, another track that explored themes of heartbreak, healing, and watching a former partner move on. The song resonated with listeners around the world, many of whom saw reflections of Shakira's own journey within its lyrics. Yet perhaps the most revealing part of her healing process came through her interviews. In one particularly honest conversation, Shakira admitted something she had never openly discussed before. She described herself as someone who had always been emotionally dependent on romantic relationships. For much of her life, she believed happiness came from sharing her life with someone else. But the breakup forced her to rethink everything. For the first time, she began discovering what life looked like on her own terms. Instead of seeing herself through the lens of a relationship, she learned to depend on herself. She realized that her strength didn't come from having someone beside her. It came from overcoming pain and continuing forward, despite it. Shakira said she finally reached a point where she felt complete on her own. She no longer felt that she needed a man to feel fulfilled. She had her children, her career, her family, and her own inner strength. Most importantly, she realized she was enough. As she explained, real strength isn't something people simply pretend to have. It is forged through suffering, heartbreak, and difficult experiences. The pain she endured ultimately became the foundation for the stronger version of herself that emerged afterward. Even Piqué eventually addressed the breakup publicly. While speaking to the Spanish press, he explained that his primary focus remained protecting Milan and Sasha. He emphasized that, regardless of the headlines and speculation, his role as a father came first. But the challenges in Shakira's life didn't end there. During the same period, she faced another deeply emotional situation involving her father. After traveling to Barcelona to support and comfort her during the breakup, he suffered a serious medical emergency and was hospitalized. Looking back, Shakira described that period as a time when everything seemed to happen at once. While dealing with the collapse of her relationship, she was also worrying about her father's health. It felt as though multiple personal crises had arrived simultaneously. The experience forced her to confront not only heartbreak, but also uncertainty, fear, and overwhelming emotional pressure. As rumors about Piqué's alleged infidelity continued making headlines, Shakira reflected on the dreams she once had for her family. She revealed that she genuinely believed in lifelong love and lasting commitment. Growing up, she watched her parents remain together for decades, loving each other through every stage of life. She believed she would one day have that same kind of relationship. That was the future she imagined for herself and her children. But life had other plans. In later interviews, Shakira revealed just how much she had sacrificed throughout the relationship. At various points, she put parts of her career on hold so she could support Piqué's football career and keep their family together. Looking back, she described those choices as sacrifices she willingly made for love. Thankfully, she wasn't completely alone during the darkest days. Friends stepped forward to support her, including Coldplay frontman Chris Martin. According to Shakira, he regularly checked on her after the separation, offering encouragement, wisdom, and emotional support whenever she needed it. Those acts of kindness helped her navigate one of the most painful chapters of her life. And although the breakup left deep scars, it also transformed her. The woman who emerged from that experience was stronger, more independent, and more confident than ever before. In many ways, the end of her relationship with Gerard Piqué became the beginning of a completely new version of Shakira. What shaped Shakira long before love and heartbreak entered her life? Let's find out. The making of Shakira, before the fame and headlines. Long before she became one of the biggest music stars on the planet, before the sold-out stadiums, chart-topping songs, and global fame, Shakira was simply a young girl from Barranquilla, Colombia, with a dream that seemed almost impossible. Born on February 2, 1977, Shakira Isabel Mebarak Ripoll grew up in the coastal city of Barranquilla, located along Colombia's Caribbean shoreline. She was the only child of William Mebarak Chadid and Nydia Ripoll Torrado, growing up with 8 older half-siblings. Her early life was shaped by blended Lebanese and Catalan heritage. These cultural influences later defined her musical identity and style, shaping her emotional connection to music. As a child, she loved writing and performing. At 4, she wrote her first poem, The Crystal Rose. While others learned basic literacy, she was already expressing herself through writing. Her poems later became song lyrics, and music became central to her life. Her childhood included tragedy when her half-brother died in a motorcycle accident at 19, deeply affecting her family, especially her father, who often wore dark glasses to hide grief. Years later, this memory inspired one of her earliest songs, which reflected her early emotional experiences and deeply shaping her artistic voice and storytelling style over time in music and expression grew. After receiving a guitar from her aunt, young Shakira composed a song called Dark Glasses. The song was inspired by her father's heartbreak and the emotions he struggled to show. Even at such a young age, she displayed an unusual ability to turn personal experiences into music, a talent that would define her entire career. Another important moment came when she was just 4 years old. One day, her father took her to a Middle Eastern restaurant where she heard the sound of a doumbek, a traditional hand drum commonly used in Middle Eastern music. Something about the rhythm instantly captured her attention. Without hesitation, she climbed onto a table and began dancing. The performance was completely spontaneous, but it revealed something important. Even as a child, Shakira felt most comfortable when she was entertaining people. Soon, she was dancing whenever she had an audience, whether it was family members, friends, classmates, or complete strangers. Her love for performing continued at school. Every Friday morning, she would belly dance in front of teachers and fellow students. Years later, former classmates would remember her as the girl who always wanted to be on stage, singing and dancing whenever she had the opportunity. Ironically, not everyone believed in her talent. In fact, one of the most famous stories from Shakira's childhood involves a rejection that could have easily crushed her confidence. When she tried to join her school choir, the music teacher turned her away. The teacher reportedly believed Shakira's vibrato was too strong and unusual. Some classmates even teased her, saying she sounded like a goat when she sang. Many children would have given up after hearing criticism like that. Shakira didn't. Instead of letting rejection stop her, she continued practicing and improving. Looking back now, it's almost impossible to imagine that one of the most recognizable voices in music history was once told she couldn't sing well enough for a school choir. As if that wasn't enough, Shakira also struggled with hyperactivity as a child. She was frequently sent out of class because she found it difficult to sit still and focus for long periods. But despite those challenges, she never stopped dreaming. One lesson from her father would stay with her forever. Wanting his daughter to appreciate what she had, he once took her to a local park where orphaned children lived in difficult conditions. The experience left a lasting impression on young Shakira. Seeing those children made her promise herself that if she ever became successful, she would use her success to help others. Years later, she would keep that promise through extensive charity work and educational programs for disadvantaged children. Around the age of 10, Shakira entered a local television talent competition. She won. The prize wasn't money or fame, it was simply a bicycle. But for young Shakira, it represented something much bigger. It was proof that her talent was real and that people were beginning to notice. Between the ages of 10 and 13, she became increasingly well-known around Barranquilla. She performed at local events, community gatherings, and talent showcases, slowly building a reputation as one of the area's most promising young performers. Then came the opportunity that changed everything. A local theater producer named Monica Ariza saw Shakira perform and immediately recognized her potential. Determined to help, she arranged for Shakira to meet executives from Sony Music Colombia. The young singer traveled to Bogotá for an audition. There, she performed 3 songs. The executives were impressed. So impressed, in fact, that they signed her to a recording contract when she was only 13 years old. The deal called for the recording of 3 albums, giving Shakira her first real opportunity to pursue a professional music career. Although her earliest albums achieved only modest success, they laid the foundation for what was coming next. Everything changed in the mid-1990s. Her breakthrough album, Pies Descalzos, transformed her into a major star throughout Latin America. A few years later, Donde Están los Ladrones took her success to an entirely new level, establishing her as one of the most important artists in Spanish-language music. Then came the move that many thought would be impossible, crossing over into the English-speaking market. In 2001, Shakira released Laundry Service, her first major English-language album. The gamble paid off spectacularly. The album sold more than 13 million copies worldwide and introduced her to millions of new fans around the globe. Suddenly, she wasn't just a Latin music star, she was an international superstar. The years that followed brought even greater success. Albums such as Fijación Oral and Sale el Sol, El Dorado continued dominating Latin music charts. Meanwhile, English-language projects like Oral Fixation Volume 2, She-Wolf, and Shakira earned platinum certifications around the world. Hit after hit followed. Whenever, Wherever, La Tortura, Hips Don't Lie, Beautiful Liar, Waka Waka, Chantage, and many more. Each song added another chapter to one of the most successful careers in modern music. But Shakira's influence extended beyond recording studios. She became a coach on The Voice, appeared in major animated films, produced television projects, and earned countless awards and honors throughout her career. Industry experts repeatedly recognized her impact, with Billboard naming her the top female Latin artist of multiple decades. Yet, despite all her achievements, what truly separates Shakira from many other performers is the fact that she helped create most of the music herself. Throughout her career, she wrote or co-wrote the vast majority of her songs, allowing fans to connect directly with her thoughts, experiences, and emotions. Her ability to blend Western pop with Middle Eastern influences created a sound that was entirely her own. At the same time, she never forgot the promise she made as a child after seeing those orphaned children in the park. Through her charitable work and the Barefoot Foundation, she has spent years helping provide education and opportunities to disadvantaged children. Her humanitarian efforts earned recognition from organizations around the world and demonstrated that her success wasn't just about music. Looking back, it's easy to see why Shakira has remained relevant for so many years. Her story was never simply about fame. It was about perseverance, resilience, and refusing to quit when others doubted her. From the little girl who was rejected by her school choir to the global icon who conquered the music industry, every chapter of her journey helped shape the woman we know today. And perhaps that explains why, even after heartbreak, public scrutiny, and personal challenges, Shakira continues to move forward stronger than ever. What legacy is Shakira making in the entertainment industry? Keep watching to find out. A global icon like no other. Shakira's influence goes far beyond music. She became one of the first Latin American artists born and raised in South America to achieve worldwide success, opening doors for stars like Maluma, J Balvin, and Karol G. Known for blending Latin, pop, rock, and Middle Eastern influences, she created a unique style that made her a global phenomenon. With hits like Hips Don't Lie and Waka Waka, she broke language barriers and reached audiences everywhere. Beyond music, her philanthropy, education advocacy, and humanitarian work earned worldwide respect, making her not just a superstar, but a cultural icon and leader. So, what do you think about Shakira's dating life? Let us know in the comments section below. In the end, this was never just about whether Shakira is dating again. It was about a woman rebuilding her life after heartbreak, finding strength through motherhood, and learning how to stand on her own. From her rise to global fame to the painful end of her relationship with Gerard Piqué, every chapter helped shape the person she is today. Whether love finds her again tomorrow or years from now, Shakira seems focused on what matters most: her children, her career, and her happiness. If you enjoyed this story, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real-life documentaries.